Albany, and welcome to Down the Street. I'm your host, Stephen Cocorellis. On this show, we talk about the positive things happening in your neighborhood. We are here to show Albany the people and businesses that make up our community, as well as highlight specific events and services you might not know about happening just down the street. Each program will highlight a specific street in the West Hill, Arbor Hill, Park South, and West End neighborhood of Albany. So sit back, take a walk with us.
Hi, my name is Liz, and I'm here to welcome you to the Homeless and Travelers Aid Society of the Capital District. We're located here in Albany, just down the street. We're at 138 Central Avenue, Albany, 12206. We're going to spend some time today learning about the Homeless and Travelers Aid Society, learning about homelessness in general, and learning about where you can find help. Or, if you don't need our help, but you'd like to help others, we'd like to share with you how you can do that in a very practical way, which not only feels good, but makes sense. So we've been here in Albany since 1924. Some of our older viewers might remember us being in the train station and in the airport, but we stopped doing that in about 1963. What we discovered is that fewer and fewer people needed our assistance at those two locations. But we wanted to continue to serve the poor and the homeless of Albany County and the Capital District. So we'll talk a little bit more about that as we go on. Most people know us as the 24/7 point of entry for homeless households here within Albany County. So whether it's 2 a.m. or 2 p.m., if you're homeless and in need of assistance, you would want to call 463-2124. Someone would speak to you about what's happening and help you find safe shelter. But it's more than that. In addition to the emergency services program, we also have 90 units of housing for homeless households that are struggling with a mental illness. As you may know, about 30% of all homeless households struggle with a mental illness, and that keeps them homeless. The goal through that program is to put a permanent end to their homelessness by helping them find an affordable place to live. In addition to a place to live, we also help them find employment and provide support services. In our experience, this has helped a tremendous number of people. While we're currently at 90 units, this year we hope to expand and be just over 100. That program started in 2000 with just 7 units. So as you can see, that program has grown in an exciting way for not just us, but the people it serves. In addition to those two programs, we also have a program located at CDPC, that's the Capital District Psychiatric Center on New Scotland, next to Albany Med. That program serves seriously mentally ill people that also need a place to stay. It doesn't provide permanent housing, but it helps you find housing and it helps you find employment. So through those 3 programs, those are the 3 pillars upon which HATAS is built. But how can you help? What can you do? So in addition to donations, which all not-for-profits need, we also, all year long, seek different types of items, and I'm going to show you some of those items. Toothpaste, toothbrushes. As you might imagine, many of the homeless we serve don't have these items, or their resources are so precious they can't afford to buy toothpaste. Hundreds of people every year donate toothpaste and toothbrushes. So next time you're out shopping at Walmart, CVS, or any other location, if you'll stop and pick these up, you can drop them off and we'll make sure that they get to people in need. But what else do the homeless need? As you can imagine, if you've been homeless, once you're housed again, you need to start over. So, in addition to these type of items, you need some household items. For example, we could use these utensils. If you're starting over, if you're a mom, if you're a dad, you've got children in tow, you need these basic items in order to begin your housing unit over again. So all of these type of items we collect all year long. We collect utensils, pots, pans, dishes, bedding, all of those common sense things which house people tend to forget about, we need every day. The other thing we need are diapers. Diapers are very expensive, as every mom and dad will tell you. But the one thing public assistance doesn't cover for homeless families, diapers. So go and look at the local store, figure out the cost of diapers, and then imagine that you're homeless with young children. And we need diapers in all sizes. So not just infants, as you see here, but we also need pull-ups. As you can imagine, it's hard to potty train a child when the family's homeless because it's so stressful. So we need all sizes, we collect them all year long, and we give them away for free to homeless families in crisis. Last year, we gave away over 8,000 diapers. So we collect these diapers all year long. As you can imagine also, that's one need. It doesn't matter what the season is. So whether it's Christmas, Easter, Thanksgiving, or the 4th of July, if you want to help homeless families right here in Albany and the Capital District, buy some diapers and drop them off, and we'll make sure that they get someplace great. In addition to those programs and those gifts, let me tell you about another program. It's the backpack program. Every week, we distribute 109 backpacks to local children here that are low income and struggling with hunger on the weekends. Right around us, there are several schools, as you know, that have lots of children within them that can't afford to feed themselves on the weekend. So during the school week, they're taking part in the lunch program, or they're taking part in the lunch and breakfast program, but on Friday afternoon they go home and they don't have much to eat until Monday morning when school starts again. So every week we put together 109 backpacks and we fill them with food. We fill them with jelly. We fill them with peanut butter. As you can imagine, it's never just the one child that's hungry, but more than likely that child has some siblings. So these types of food go a long way to helping feed the entire family over the course of the weekend. What does this program hope to accomplish? Well, we hope to accomplish that come Monday morning, children are coming back to school excited and ready to learn. That's hard to do if you've been hungry all weekend. You can donate food or you can donate to this program. This backpack for one student for an entire year costs only $167. If you want to help a local student in need for the entire year for $167, you could make a profound impact on that child and his or her family. One more thing I'd like to show you before we close up. In addition to all of these other items, once or twice a year we collect pajamas. Now, isn't that fun? Pajamas are a gift not just for kids, but for parents. Parents get to see their kids in a brand new set of pajamas, and the kids love them. Again, all sizes, we have all ages. Last year, HATAS helped over 1,500 children through pajamas, diapers, food, and other items. And these are fun too. Go to Walmart, go to CVS. If you're out Christmas shopping at Kohl's or any place else, pick up a pair of pajamas. Think about your niece, your nephew, your grandchild, whatever size they are, buy that size, and I promise you that we'll make sure it gets the right place. The Homeless and Travelers Aid Society is committed to ending homelessness. We do it in the interim, in the immediate, and for the long term. You can call us now, right now, and we'll make sure you have a safe place to stay. But in addition to that, we're also going to make sure that you have a permanent place to call home. Now that's not easy, and of course we need your help. So when you think about places to give, think local, not just HATAS. There are lots of other not-for-profits in the community that could use your help. But if you're committed to ending homelessness here on Central Avenue and right down the street from where you live, we can help you do that. We can also give you the names of lots of other agencies, whether it's the Interfaith Partnership for the Homeless, the Capital City Rescue Mission, the Catholic Charities Homeless Shelter called Mercy, who will help you find their address and phone number. We're committed to not just ending homelessness from our end of the problem, but from every end of the problem. That's what we're committed to. So one of the programs that HATAS is well known for, it's called Code Blue, and it's a winter homeless housing program. It's been around for about 6 years. It started in 2010, and from November 15th through March 15th, when it's really cold out, we work with area shelters to make sure that people living on the street have a safe place to stay. Recently, the governor of New York State put out a mandate saying that he felt all persons within New York State should have a safe place to stay when it reaches 32 degrees or less. We're so grateful to the governor for this mandate, because while this has been issued, we've been working through the system to make sure that people living on the street here in Albany and beyond have a safe place to call home. So when it's 32 degrees out, if you find someone that's homeless near you, living on the street, again, call us at 463-2124, and we're going to go out there, work with our partners, and try and make sure that this person has a safe place to sleep, at least until it warms up. While we strive to put a permanent end to homelessness, we are concerned about people on the street during really cold weather, as we know you are. So the Code Blue project is coordinated here through HATAS. Instrumental to that project, however, are our shelter partners. So again, we work closely with the Interfaith Partnership for the Homeless, the Capital City Rescue Mission, and all of our other shelters in sync so that we're all on the same page. Code Blue runs from November 15th through March 15th. If you'd like to learn more, call us at 463-2124. Another program that we'd like to make you aware of is the Employment Center. This is the Housing and Employment Center. It sounds fancier than it is. It's really 3 computers along with a printer, scanner, fax, and 2 phone lines. That's stationed here within our main building at 138 Central Avenue. This program's been around since September 2012, but last summer we extended the hours. So while our main building used to close at 4:30, now it's open until 7 p.m. Monday through Friday. Through this employment center, we hope that people can come in, find a job, or if they already have a job, maybe find a better job. If they don't have a place to live, maybe they can find a place to live. As you know, most of the jobs, the vast majority of jobs, are online. It's no longer true that you open up the paper and find jobs. While there are still some jobs listed in the paper, most of the jobs which our people are seeking are found online at Craigslist. But the people that need jobs the most, the people that need affordable housing the most, don't have dedicated access to the internet. As you can imagine, you have to buy the hardware, you need the internet connection, you need to buy the software. That can be expensive. Think about your own bill. It adds up. But you can come here and search for a job, search for a place to live, apply for benefits, or take an online class. Now that's something we hadn't anticipated when we started this program, but we discovered over time that people were coming here to write school papers, to participate in online classes, and do other educational activities. So we're open from 8:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday. All you have to do is come in, sign in, then go to a computer, and it's yours for just about as long as you need it, unless someone else is waiting. So unlike some places where you have 10 minutes or 20 minutes, we often have people here for an hour or longer because they're putting together a resume, they're putting together a cover letter, and if that's done right, it takes time. So come by and see us. Thank you.